Hey everyone. I wanted to talk about consciousness and creativity. So there's so many different ways to tap into our creativity. A way that I've always worked with others with and worked with myself with was if I could not remember what could bring me joy, I would just remember when I was a child and what I would do when I was a child and how that would bring me joy. So personally, that was making art. I made clothes, I wrote songs, poetry, I wrote books, I painted with every medium I could find, I drew, I acted, I sang, I danced, I did everything, and I just loved it. Now, everybody is creative because consciousness is creative. Consciousness loves to play, loves to create. And now something that's recently come through to me is that although this is a tool that really works to help us return to our inner child, we don't need to create in the way that we've always created, whether that's in making a business or in photography or any way that resonates with you. We don't need to create in a way that we've always created because we end up making the same thing. Nothing's ever the same, but we end up making copies, similar copies. And that's not really creativity. That's just doing what we've always done because we've always done it. So whether that's a style in art that you're making or a way of running your business or a daily routine, there's a time in our life when having a daily routine is so beneficial. It grounds us. It really gives us that cyclical nature to help. Because we can't really be creative unless we're grounded. But if you're feeling quite grounded and maybe stuck in your creativity, or not even stuck in your creativity, but unsure of how to or what to create, my best experiences have always been when I just quiet the mind and it just moves through. And when it just moves through, it's so easy and it's so simple. And we're often, sometimes when we're intrinsically finding that joy and finding that value in what we're doing because we love it so much, the world outside of us responds. So many people, myself included, I used to really get stuck in this because once we start receiving external validation, we begin to crave it if we lose touch with what is really why we're doing it in the first place. And why we're doing it is because it brings us joy. Because creativity is such a joyful process. So what I like to do is I like to quiet the mind and just let her come out in any way she wants. And if she doesn't feel called to express herself in the way that she used to, that's okay. In fact, that's great. That's creativity. That means I'm not expressing myself the same way I was, and it's not with a judgment of who I was. It's not with a judgment of who we were in the past or how we used to be, or with any inclination to psychoanalyze that in any way, because that's a trap too. It's just to witness, give ourselves an opportunity to witness, oh, something new is expressing itself through this consciousness that we are right now. And enjoy that and keep going with it and see where it goes because it feels good.